Hello, hello, are you all there? Looks like it's starting. Now, I'm going to start a countdown here, so we just got a few moments, let a few more people show up, and then we'll get going into the real game here. Obviously, I'm just getting the last few things done. We probably won't go through the whole countdown, but I'm just filling up the excavator and things, so we'll get down to business. How is everyone in chat right now? Is there anyone that wants to chat? Master Halo, hello. Hey, Wolfman. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you like this kind of way to start, because I noticed some people start it this way, and I've been like, generally I just start and almost, we just drop right into the game. I don't think it's a bad idea, this like kind of chill before you start thing, but Captain Smelly Gold, huh? Hello. What does gold smell like? Just mining for gold. Yeah, I think we all are. Any of you, I know some of you are doing the leaderboard. Any of you gotten to the Nighthawk yet? Or are we still stuck on Rivertown here? So I'm still on Rivertown. I won't be here for long though. You'll see here in a moment. I think we'll wait another minute or so, but I won't let it go on for too long. Let's see. I think. Just getting everything set up. Did a 91 ounce cleanup. That's not a... Well, that's okay. I mean, especially if you're not digging in the solid gold stuff. Like in the solid gold, I'm getting about, I think, 150. But I'm out of that. I'm like in this stream, we'll be doing the crappy gold, because I need a bit more gold. I got gold fever. It's inert, so no smell at all. This is a pun, I reckon. Well, like metal, I guess maybe it doesn't exactly have a smell, but like some metal, I think metal in general, at least when it gets wet, it smells like, metal. So I don't know. Oh, this is a crazy dig. Well, I'm going to start digging, so that means I will switch on over to the live stream. And in a minute, you guys will catch up. Actually, I'll back this up. Oh, I think we went too far, but we're on a hill here. Oh, this is nuts, but not a lot can be done. I didn't see when the switch came on, but yes, sadly we all did, I think. So we all got, I mean, at least as far as I understand, we all got the same claim, so if you're all digging like me, then you probably ran out and you're digging into the last bits of the gold. There we go. Trying to get my stream on my phone to catch up to where I'm at because it was a little behind. So yeah, this well, let's do a few things. Here's the leaderboard. I don't even know where I'm at. I did a bit of digging. I was 9th. Okay, so we're 10th, but, well, man, that's going to be hard to stay. That's Wolfman. There you are, right below me. All right, well. Look, I accepted a bunch of your guys' friends. So you're all over here. So we're all looking good. Miller Eye's up there at the top. Well, almost at the top. Generally, he's the top, but Stingers is coming play. So let's see. Yes. All right. And then, I don't know, seasonal gold. Let's take a look there. 9th there as well. Huh. I gotta get, whoops. I get my button gear here. Well, when I get to Nighthawk, I will be kicking butt. But as you can see, all the squares that are highlighted are in the junk dirt area, but they're the best junk dirt. Most of them have 200 or more in them, so that's what I'm targeting. That's gonna hopefully be the last cleanup I need to do. The 307 ounces is not all mine, so wish it were, but I need enough. I'm debating if, like, it depends on how much we get out of this. I might buy the water tower, I might not. To begin with, I'll figure that out in a bit. Matt, this is a crazy angle. Let's see. Can I make the camera do it? Make it feel any better? This is like, I hate it when you're like staring up at the sky with the excavator. Yeah, well, I don't have a stream schedule because it's kind of hard to stream all the time. So generally, I'll have like I'll put it out an hour early so that a lot of people will catch and see, like, hopefully anyway, a lot of people will catch and see that I'm streaming and they'll tune in. So, but it's always going to probably be around this time. So something around 6 p.m. in the evening. It's just what evenings that I'm going to stream, I really don't know. So I'm just going to keep you all you guys on your toes. I did more digging last night off camera. I also did a bit this morning before my work. And, whoa. And that's where we got to. I mean, I think if I really wanted to, like, just get out there, well, no, because I still need, because here's what I'm thinking to do. I'm gonna, like, return all the equipment, so I'll have to keep enough around to re-rent it. But part of the reason why I'm gonna get rid of it is, like, I've been using it for almost a whole season, or like half a season. So a lot of the stuff, I mean, already the buckets are breaking and stuff. So if I have to re-rent it, or like, well, yeah, if I have to re-rent it, I might as well get rid of it, re-rent it again. Only now everything will have new parts. So it's not a bad idea. Plus, because I need to drill a little bit so I can see what's in the ground, I will get rid of it. Because it'll take, like, well, I have a way to drill, I'll show you, that takes a lot less time. Because I'm not into the drilling for nuggets anymore. I'm just going to drill to open up the map and see what's there. So, but it still takes a bit of time, probably at least 1 day of in-game. So have to either have to have 80k to go through that day, or 80k to re-rent everything. Oh, but then I need, darn it, probably need like 10 or 15k to move it all over. Well, I have to move it regardless of which way. So, like, you have to move it, you have to rent it, all the same money. So regardless of which way it goes. So I might as well re-rent it and get new parts to run. But I won't be renting it long, because after about the second cleanup, or second set of cleanup, because I like to do 3 sets in one cleanup generally. Missed you yesterday. Well, I took a break, kind of. I mean, I did. Actually, I did. Like, I took a break, played a different game, got that up on my channel. So, well, I'm trying to move the arm of the dump truck without being, I mean the excavator without being in there. All right, I gotta watch. My my daughter has her friend over, and at some point her mom will come by to pick her up. So I'll have to pause for a little bit, but it won't take long. I mean, technically, I could, you know, my daughter could handle the whole interaction, but you know, as a parent with a child, I like to see that the parents at home when I go to pick up my you know, like when I go to their house to pick up my daughter, I'm happy to see that they're there at the door greeting me. So you can unlock 4 squares at a time if the yeah, exactly. But I generally only go 2 because like the 4, I don't know, I often miss, and so instead of often missing and getting 2 or 3 and then just have to re-drill, I just drill between the lines and hit 2 at a time, and it's almost always like right on the money, so I don't have to double drill. But again, it still takes like, you know, takes time to do it, regardless if you're doing 2 or 4 blocks at a time. Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, though. I'll fix it when I drive it back over there. I mean, like, piston's not needed to fill it up. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. This is all junk dirt. If I lost a bit of dirt, I lost a bit of dirt. I'll get over it. And I gotta remember to bring this up higher. Keep hitting the truck. Guess we can move back. We are like chewing through this dirt real quick. I can't get over by the wall again. Oh well. And I've been trying the best I can, but you can't get these squares to go to that nice solid gold color. You just gotta dig them whatever color, well, almost at whatever color they are. This is probably the darkest you'll get them. Maybe a little more, but just don't dig them when they're white because you're getting nothing. And like in all that dirt there's like maybe 300 more ounces, but like, I don't know, not really, like, it's just like this dirt. You got to put in double the amount to get that gold out of there. Like, you know, it takes 2 dump truck pulls instead of 1. And this is easier to get to, so I'm just digging this up. Actually, I'm not. Maybe I should go, like, if I return all the equipment, I'll probably go look for the rest of them. Actually, I think I listed them off last time. I only got about, probably at the very most 10, so I'm also not doing myself justice by not having all of them, especially for the night digging. At least getting, like, the bonus at night's really good. How far down have you been digging? Well, over here, I dig... Here, let me see. I'll turn it on. It might still be gold or not. We'll turn a few on just to see. Basically, I would dig down till they change to this, like, not great color, so... Let's see if that's enough. So basically, I'll dig down until they start looking like this, and then I stop. Because, well, these were all the really good gold, you know? So I just dug all the really good gold off the top of it. So, but now I'm digging to get whatever there's left in there, so... You know, so most of those squares have, you know, like, most of them I think have 40 to 50 ounces of gold left in them. But there's still like probably 1.5 meters of dirt or more to pick up out of there. So it's like, I don't know. And also it's harder to get, so. How much gold is left in each one? Yikes. Yeah, I think I found 22 to 24. There should be, well, okay, they've had 22, so that's what I would guess it's 22 that you found, but they didn't make any patch notes for this, at least I haven't seen any. Because normally they say, you know, in the patch notes, they'll tell you how many boxes there are, what claim there is that's available, what else they put in the patch notes, what the gold cap is when you're drilling, things like that, but they didn't do any of that, so It was like big guessing game this season. Oh, well, now I have to fix it, don't I? I think I have to turn it off. We'll see. Luckily, it's not like fall time and there's thunderstorms. Let's see. Equipment store, parts. Already down a ways. I might have passed it. Yeah, I think I did. Here it is. I should have went down the other way and put me closer to the... Yeah, 20. Yeah, exactly. It's like 20. Yeah. Didn't I order it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So you can see I've already been buying a bunch of different parts because they're breaking down. So how's our gold going? 34. Everything. Yep, everything's got numbers. So that's also good. Pick it up. Leave that on? I shouldn't leave it on. I'm gonna try to get 3 full cleanups done here. If if there's enough dirt, actually. Oh, I mean, there really is enough dirt if I just keep digging all the crap, but digging the crap dirt that's worth it anyway. This is just that really odd square left that I probably should have got earlier, but didn't. I mean, I guess we could even dig deeper in this one, but even these will go to a much lighter color, and I don't want to dig them when they're really light. I don't know how boxes I found, but I have seen. Wish they showed you. Yeah, it'd be nice if, like, at some point, say halfway through maybe, or like after the first week, they just showed a map where they all are. But they actually, like, they've done a good job hiding them this season. They were, like, normally it was just like, oh, there it is, I can see it. But I don't know if you caught, I don't know on what stream I did, but I said the best time to go find them is at night because they actually glow a bit in the dark, you know, so you can clearly see that, oh, there's something over there. If there's going to be a box, but in fact, Gadville, didn't you send me a message about where they were? Or maybe it was somebody else. Somebody in Steam had sent me, like, where a lot of them are, so I'll have to go look at that. I'm almost done with digging over here. It's such a weird angle. And it's almost empty, so whoa, come on, stop. Yeah, maybe we'll just move on to the next box, or square. I mean, there's okay dirt over here, but I don't know. The angle that I'm digging really bugs me. So we'll go get these two here first. Well, obviously, for the money, obviously I need at least 2.4 to buy it. Then what I would really like is 150K to buy the water tower. And then about 100 to 110 to make sure I can... Oh, actually, I need about another 120 to rent everything and ship it over to the claim. But if we don't have a lot of gold in this dirt here, like, you know, we do cleanup and don't get 200 ounces out of 3 cleanups, then I'm just gonna move on. and take a different strategy, you know. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Turbo, finally. This thing needs some nitro button or something. I know I'm not going to get like another 500 ounce cleanup. In fact, the last cleanup was only like 300 or so. It's been going down on a lot. But obviously, because these are not the best. Okay, we gotta... There we go. Fix that. I don't know, y'all know. I do have something that at least it should pop up and show all the new subscribers, but I don't actually hear the notifications, so I probably will miss them. So but I guess only that'll only be something that new subscribers would happen to feel bad about, but wouldn't even know. Couldn't quite get it working in OBS the right way, so. I was watching Hybrid Still again today, and I was just like, there's a huge difference between how much gold he's got and how much time he's used, because I'm sure he's used at least double the amount of time that I have. And I think he was barely getting around, he was close to 1.5 million or so. I can't remember the exact amount anymore, but I was just like, wow, the difference is huge between, you know, tier 3 and tier 5. He's dug out almost all the same dirt I have. In fact, I think obviously he's dug out more because he's spent like probably 10 or 15, at least 10 or 15 more hours than I have, like digging in here. So, I mean, it's also how he's digging. He's starting to dig better, but he's still doing it a little wonky. I don't have a repairman, so I don't care about my stuff. But if there's a repair guy, I sell it all. I'm here now. I got stuck watching your old ranch. Hey, that's a good video. I mean, I don't know how old a one you watched, but that's also a great game. Lots of time like that. You know, I'm liking these games where it's like there's a lot of time that you can invest into that, or like it takes a lot of time to get through them. Even as like a kid, I remember like we were always looking for games that like had a lot of hours to play it, you know, like in fact, they used to make games so long it was a race to see who could do the game the fastest. Like I remember with Final Fantasy VII, like the fastest at the, you know, when it first came out, one of the fastest records was like 87 hours of gameplay to get through the game. And nowadays there's games that don't even have 4 hours of gameplay in them. You know, I mean, I play a lot of, what are they? Not open source, early access. My goodness, my brain's offline today. It's like my Friday, so I'm like already checked out for the weekend. But you know, and so a lot. I mean, okay, I know they're early access. They're building content, but like, or like, you know, they have a pretty finished game, but it's like, you know, maybe 10 hours into it, you're all done with the game. Like, for instance, well, I got a new hose over there, so I'm not too worried. Like, for instance, what was it? The parking lot business simulator one. It was a great game. I really enjoyed it, but like, honestly, I think I spent 10 or 15 hours playing the game, and it was pretty much done. And to be honest, not a lot of like replay value to it either. So like, the game's got to have, like, in my opinion, it has to be for single player, I guess. Anyway, it would have to have a really good or pretty long like campaign or whatever you want to call it. Like for this has got a really long. I like it though, you know. You're looking forward to a really good game. And then the replay value on this. Now it does. I would have to say after I played through it the first time, I love the game. Would have played it for a while more. But like what gives it this replay value is actually this leaderboard. Because you get to go against people and play, and then obviously the people that like watching me play it on the channel, in the series, the hard mode series. Because the hard mode series, man, it's a tough game. So about 2.7 million, yeah, something like that. He kills me to watch. Yeah, like that's things not backwards, just like. I mean, I get it. Like he does have some pretty serious OCD, so things will really bug him. Like he was saying, like just leaving the power or the wash plant on drives him bonkers, and I'm just like, well, I mean, sure, in the short run, and like when you're playing a game or this, especially if you're playing like hard mode, or even in the normal mode, like because things break down and money isn't as like abundant, I can understand like turning it off, especially in hard mode. I think I even leave it on in hard mode. It doesn't bug me too much to leave it on. What oh yeah, the rocker hose broke. So we'll have to go fix that. Alright, let's go grab the hose. I already bought it because I figured the next one would break. Now I guess I've almost repaired most of the stuff. We've done almost everything on the derocker, I think. Nothing on the shaker's broken yet. Or no, on the derocker, never mind. On the hopper's about the only thing left. The hopper doesn't break down, but like it only has one thing that breaks down, and it generally takes quite a while to break. Where's the broken? Oh, it's that hose. Yeah, I don't have that hose. I brought the... Okay. Again, luckily it's not all time and there's a thunderstorm. All the little nuances of the game. Like, I like it. I really like the thunderstorms, but I hate that I can't use this laptop or the tablet in there, which I think it's down, isn't it? Probably. Okay, derocker hose right there. I'm not going to buy the reinforced one. Like I said, I'll probably return it. Well, the derocker I am definitely going to return. I want to rent the Glacial Creek when we get over to Nighthawk. I mean, I was even thinking it's a bit of a risk to rent all this here because I wasn't sure how much we'd get out of each cleanup, but I wasn't too worried. Did I already have one? Oh my god, I think I already had one. Okay. We're better on console. Oh, I haven't played on the console, so I wouldn't know. Did the two small areas and halfway down the wall side of the big spot. And I got 10 more ounces. 10 more ounces than him. Okay. So you're like, so you also, Godfrey, you also have tier 3 and not tier 5, or like a mix? Because this is technically a mix because this one's not tier 5, but oh, I guess that's the wrong one, huh? Isn't it? 7. I don't know what I'm thinking. On games like this, you can just chill and play them. Yeah, at your own pace. I wonder if the breakable items go by hours or by produced gold. I believe it's probably by hour. Because, this wasn't running dirt through when this broke. At least I don't think it was, because it had probably processed all the dirt and it was just sitting here running. Plus, I don't have a problem worth repairing because it's going to happen regardless until you get like, honestly, if you don't want to repair it all, you have to have at least 3 top tier engineers or mechanics, whatever they call them here. And so on episodes or not episodes, seasons I can do that, I will. Like I'll always buy the, whenever they come up, I buy or I hire them because they're well worth the money. Only renting tier 3, it's 100 themes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Or T5, all T5. How are you not getting? You should be getting more than I am, then, because you've got the thing. Yeah, the thing. You've got the Glacial Creek. 7. Okay. All right. Looks like her mom is telling me she'll pick her up at 7. So just answer this text, and then we're good to go. All right, on we go here. We're getting into the dark, so I'll have to move my truck over. So I'm wondering about the drilling. Like if I don't get enough to like be happy with moving, like if I have to do it like earlier than I want or without as much money, basically that's what it is. With this not as much money as I'd like, then I'll have to probably, I can do the claim without doing much drilling. So I'd rather drill a lot of it out first. You keep your stuff off, so oh crap. I forgot to turn this thing on. Shoot. Damn it. I thought this thing. Whoops. Well, it wasn't much to be lost. I thought that thing could hold all 100. So I don't use the D-Rocker very often, so I don't know its capacity, but I thought its hopper held 100% of the dump truck full. I know the Glacial Creek does. So you could technically get 3 dump trucks full of dirt to your wash plant before you turn it on with tier 5. I mean, you have to turn on the conveyor belt and the hopper, so it'll dump it into the to the Glacial Creek. Then you can fill up the hopper, and then you fill up the dump truck. And that's one way you can kind of like go for a bit without stopping, especially if you get into like a nice groove in digging. It's 6 o'clock. I'm wondering if I should do a clean out before midnight, and then we can start a whole new day, fresh and new, or just say screw it. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Seriously? All right, let's do it like this. At least it was like all the way up almost before it broke. Let's go. All right. Oh dear. This is why I parked the truck over here. It makes it easy to get back to the front or to the. All right, better. I'll just buy 2 anyway. Maybe if I can find them. Oh, this okay. All the way near the top, I believe. Yeah, there they are. Boy, those are cheap. I like that. So higher the one I big area pays a lot better than the other two. This game was like close to 700, I think. Well, I could tell you if they didn't change how the gold works, but the average before they changed all the gold, if you did 3 cleanouts, would be about 7. Well, if it's if it was like really good dirt, like the best dirt you could find, you could get 900 easy. But the average, if you're gonna look over like 5 or 6 of them, then the average would be about 800, 750 to 800. But now, because they've changed how the gold works, and they've really changed it, like it's because before, the highest, you might get 1 or 2 squares that have 1,000 in it. That's how it was. And now you have squares that have 2K in them, so the average is going to be a lot more. But because we've only done it for 1 season, I haven't really been able to like do enough of it to give a good average, but that can still give you an idea of what to look forward to. The cleanouts are going to be big. So it's nice. We had it. Where's it at? There it is. Damn hose. And we know the other one's going to break, but I think I'll just keep going till it does. It may break in like 5 minutes, might break in an hour. Who knows? Oh, come on. I was pointing right at it. There we go. That's how I do it. Keep so everything is filled. Start. Yeah, I mean, I used to do that, but now, like, I've done so many of these, I'm like, I just leave it on. Saves me some time. And I know, you know, it's really about efficiency. You gotta be like as fast as possible and taking like, I know it doesn't seem like long, but like, you know, I just drive my truck up and dump the dirt and I move on. I don't have to take 30 seconds or 1 minute to go out there and turn it on and off. And so in the long run, it does pay off. In the short run, yeah, you save the hardware from breaking down a bit more and not doing so many repairs. But a lot of the tier 5 stuff rarely breaks, or it takes just a long time to break. And generally, if you've got 1 or 2 mechanics, they won't break down. They'll keep them pretty well maintained. You can get your hands on 3 of them, then you should have no problems at all. So I think what I want now, as far as workers go, if I can get them, would be, well, overseer first maybe, because they definitely help with like bear attacks and crap. And last few times I've been playing, we've been having a lot of those. But she had the money to go night. How much do you have, Master Halo? You can, like, you don't have to fault, like, you don't have to buy it. You can rent it, and you'd still, like, you can rent Nighthawk, do a clean out or 2, and then start renting tier 5, and then just start bringing in the money. You don't have to do it this way. I'm doing it this way because I hate having extra money taken from me. I do 2 per clean out, I believe. This is my first leaderboard on PC. Did it only once on PS. Alright, yeah. Does it feel different on the PlayStation? Like, I don't think there's like a lot that's actually different, but like, is it faster pace or slower pace? This one's like, well, always the first week is pretty fast paced because everyone's trying to like get to Nighthawk and get on the leaderboard, and then it kind of runs. Bucket's destroyed. I got a bucket. I don't really care though. I repaired 3 out of the 4, so it's going to run just fine for a while. You know, because like also you can do leaderboards in the non-DLC version as well, and that's a much slower paced game because you don't have tier 5. You'll generally, there's a lot more digging and stuff. Okay, we're getting a swap done, but I don't know, I think we'll just plow through all this and see what kind of money we got. The heck? Oh, you got 200. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Making a mess. Get 200K. Well, just keep digging. I would say don't just do 800K. Basically what you should do is dig till you got 800K, buy, or not buy, but at least Nighthawk, and then dig for another 200 or so, maybe, well, 250. Because then what you would need, or what you'd have, is enough to buy the water tower, which you'll need to run tier 5, and then enough to rent the tier 5. It costs, I think it's roughly, well, it's roughly 80K if you own other parts of the stuff. Like if you own the dump truck and the excavator and the conveyor belt and hopper, you have all those 4. That's about 80K a day. Then if you don't, then I think it's about 110. I'll see, it almost went to a better gold color. Maybe I should dig at the top for a bit. And back up some more. You're on the non-DLC. Okay, yeah, see. I've done that once or twice. I like it. It's nice and, like, it's a much slower pace. It's quite nice, actually. But it's also a different strategy. As you know. And kind of different. You're still racing to Nighthawk and all that jazz. Oops, I'm always clicking the wrong order of buttons here. You pay 105. What for? What? You have 2 lease claims. Yeah, you can lease them all. In fact, that's one of the achievements, is to lease all the claims, and then another achievement is to own all the claims. So yeah, you can definitely own, lease more than one at a time. Basically, the only thing that holds you back is the money, because the next claim up from here is like, well, I mean, they're not too much to lease, but whoa, slow down there, partner. I forget all the numbers, so I just go in there, click buy, and I move on. Whoa, let's not run off the side here. Well, I'm thinking if I should go get the truck and get, like, have more light over here, but the problem is, well, I mean, it would be more light. Anyway, let's do that. Just have to unhook it here. So another, like, thing that I've been doing that I don't think a lot of people have, is they're buying all the upgrades. But yeah, I've purchased all but the two of the last upgrades, so I didn't buy the time nor the size. And instead, I've been selling all of my, like, after I got the cost ones not rented, purchased, then I've been selling all of my magnetite. I think already it's been about 150k or more that I've gotten from the magnetite. You know, one full bucket of magnetite is about 75k, so. So with that in mind, though, I also will get some money from the magnetite. And like, if you go to Nighthawk and start digging, you get so much magnetite. Like if you do 3 cleanups like I normally do, you'll end up with like a bucket and a half at least. So just the magnetite alone, selling that will be enough to pay for your rent for your equipment. So that's also another way to like make sure you don't run into money problems. Because I know quite a few people, when it's their first leaderboard, can end up going bankrupt because they've not done super well with the money management. You get excited, you want to buy everything, but you've got to like pace yourself, or else, you know, one accidental purchase before you've got all the money, you could be, you know, sitting on a plot with no equipment and no workers because you didn't have money for them. That sucks. Load zones are worse, but PS5 was slow last time I placed top 10 for seasonal gold. Okay. I do have 400 ounces saved up, but it's not all mine. Yeah, of course, but when they take out whatever the 400, you'll probably get like at least 250, so you're already halfway there. Only I got fully upgraded is gold loss, and the second for the rest. Yeah, see, that's like I said, I've got the ones that like reduce the price and the gold loss all the way maxed, and then the other two, they're only to level 2 because I'm like, I need my magnetite to make this work. Sure. Okay, there's not square in between. I mean, I could probably just dig that out, but I don't know. Let me see the map. Is it any good? Oh, I wouldn't know because I didn't drill it. Okay. You know, maybe we'll just drill right through it then. I mean, it won't be highlighted. We can't tell what color it is, but because all of these ones are about 200, I'm going to make a guess and say it's pretty close too. So, like, the gold output shouldn't be very different between. So I'm hoping if I do like a 3 swap cleanup, I will get at least 300 or 400, like 400 ounces maybe. I don't know. Or are you becoming Todd Hoffman? How am I becoming Todd Hoffman? Just leaving my junk everywhere? About to do another T3 cleanup now. Oh. Probably should have went a different route. This is like the longest route because it's so steep. Choke, 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 choke. But of all the vehicles, this one actually I think goes the fastest, especially up hills and things. And it's a beast. It'll go through over anything basically. I like the dump truck on this game. So I'll be doing a lot of digging tomorrow. I'm hoping like I can get a move done tonight, maybe here on the stream. It depends on how long I can stream. Oh, the smartwatch is telling me to get up and walk around. No, I don't want to. Stop telling me what to do. I'll sit on my butt all I want. I'm a streamer. That's what we do. We sit for 10 hours and do nothing. There hasn't been any update on leaderboards on console in over 6 months, I think. But the fans sound like a jet engine. You know, mine used to be like that. And you know what I did? I took it apart and replaced the fans. In fact, I replaced... Well, okay, first I took them out and cleaned them. I did that about 5 times. And then finally one day I heard this clank noise. And then one of the fans broke like 12 teeth or something off of it. Or not teeth, but the little blades. And I'm like, all right, well, guess I got to replace them. And so I replaced them. Like, depending on the laptop you have, they're not too hard to pull apart and clean the fans. Or if you're talking about the PlayStation 5, that's also... My son's PlayStation does that. I mean, seriously, it sounds like an airplane's taking off. And he's taken it apart and cleaned it, but now he said last time he put it together, he snapped it together in a way it seems like he can't get it apart anymore without breaking it, so he hasn't taken it apart anymore. So it just sits in there and sounds like a big airplane taking off. Got 7 days to autumn. I got 11 days then. I gotta catch you. No. I like autumn. I just wish the tablet worked during autumn. Alright, so we're going into this block blind, but at this point, all the dirt's about the same, so we did fill it up. Alright, awesome. Oh yeah, yeah. You got to once in a while. Those intakes, they get a lot of dirt or dust in them, and the PCs do, and the laptops do. I don't know if it's where I live, but like my laptop is getting so much dust in it, like way more than I remember laptops getting dust in them. So I was cleaning, like tearing it apart and cleaning it about every 3 or 4 months. And then I bought new fans, and I didn't have to do that for about a year. And then it started sounding bad. Not bad, but like the fans started sounding dirty, so cleaned them out. And then I upgraded to the PC, and now my son has the laptop, and he uses it as a Minecraft server, which is actually really good use of it for now. 'Cause he loves the PS5. Actually, I think he's a PS4. I don't remember which one he's got. But either way, he loves playing on it. Him and his friend are like huge Minecraft. Like, Well, my son wants to be an architect, so you can imagine what his Minecraft worlds look like. They're not like your general Minecraft players. It's like he makes some really freaking awesome buildings in there. I'm like, dude, you're crazy. And he doesn't play in the unlimited mode. I forget what it's called, but he actually, they'll play the game normally. They'll go out and get all the different resources in a normal mode and then build these gigantic buildings. I mean, like last time, like on a map he's got saved on the PlayStation, it's like he's got this huge Japanese village that he's built. And before the cherry trees came in, he built cherry trees himself in there. So he's been really, for him, it's like a little architect stream. So, and now we have it set up on a server so he can put in plugins that he likes and other things that make the game a lot more fun. So, and he can have lots more friends join him. And the joining is a whole lot easier. He had a lot of problems with getting friends to join on the PlayStation in the beginning. I didn't get the work like Oldman. Well, I'm not saying it was a bad choice, but it was a bad choice you didn't get the workers. You know, because like when it switched over, you know, like you would have had to stop and do a full clean out. I just keep digging because they can switch it themselves. Now on the second switch, I'll have to go and just switch a bucket and some of the mats. But once they're like leveled up, I can do 3 cleanouts before I have to go and mess with mats or anything. So workers are like super awesome things to get. And since you didn't get them, trying to get all of the workers that you need then becomes even harder because they just come in randomly. And if you followed the video I put out, you would have been able to get them very specifically. So it's always good to get them in the beginning. So next time, make sure you get them first. Because there's been seasons I haven't done it, and it really slows you down. Like it is a huge slowdown when you don't have a full staff of workers and they're not switching your mats and they're not upgraded completely. I mean, them not being upgraded completely is easy to fix once you have like purchased all your tier 5 and you own everything, because then you can just skip as many days as you need to upgrade them. But getting all the workers is the hard part. At that point, what you should do is just hire everybody and just upgrade them. And then once they're tier 3, you can retrain them to whatever you want them to be. It's a lot more costly that way, but it does work. All right, let's see where we're at. Like I said, we have to switch some mats around anyway. 63, yeah, this is a good time to do that. Like this bucket doesn't no, it actually does. Never mind. It's in the second run. It doesn't have to like it should. Oh, nuts, I missed. Right there. No, I want that one. Oh my gosh, I'm pointing at the bottom one. There we go. My goodness. A little bit annoying. Wait. Did I miss a bucket? My last cleanup? I wonder if I missed a bucket. That's crazy. What? Oh no, I know where that one came from, but see, this one doesn't have a second bucket of dirt. Maybe that's why my last cleanup. Oh crap, that's not good. Huh. I must have missed a bucket in my last cleanup. Well, that's fun. More gold for me. Like you'll probably see after tomorrow, like my score will jump up quite a lot. Two reasons. I have a lot more time to dig now. I'll have like 2 days that I can just like put in 6 or 7 or even 10 hours if I really, really wanted to. Probably not, but I could if I wanted to. And then I'll be at Nighthawk, and the amount of gold you get for a cleanup is just ridiculous. Alright, so now we're set for a 3rd run. So what we'll do, I'll just put it up here. And then maybe we'll remember at some point. And I'm like driving the wrong way, really. Hello, Stinger. I didn't stream yesterday, so everybody missed me yesterday. Even me, I missed me. That's why I do 2 cleanouts. I have a few of them. Live and learn. Yeah, you live and learn, exactly. Yeah, it's a lot more costly if you don't get the workers in the beginning. Both just money in getting them and also the amount of loss of like work you can do. There's our midnight hour. Oh, let me do this while we're waiting. I'm gonna go to pause for a minute, so I'll be back in just a few moments. Okay, so that was my neighbor picking up her daughter at the door. So, okay, 1844. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. It's a pretty good average for me anyway. 302, they took 105, so we've got about 200, right? Yep. All right, where did my controller go? We're good to go. Hopefully all went well in the pause. It should have muted my mic. Of course, I don't think you would have heard anything anyway. There's nothing down here to hear. Let me get my my phone back up here. So I've got the chat going, because otherwise I can't see what you guys are saying. I was playing, I was thinking, I'm missing something. What's going on? What? That's what I do too. Okay. So I put all these things together in OBS and I tested them as much as I can. So hopefully they worked out well. How some should you get the workers unlocked? I just got it unlocked now on these. Well, if you like to unlock or to basically to start getting workers to show up, you just have to unlock it on the tablet. And then about every 2 days, you'll get a message saying somebody wants to work for you, and then it's a random worker that'll show up. And you'll get workers for any type of equipment that you have that you've purchased, right? And it doesn't matter where it's at. It doesn't have to be on the claim. It can be in storage. It can be sitting at the store on the sell plat there. If you purchased it, there's a chance that they will it'll be included as a worker. So if you got hog pan somewhere, you could get a hog pan worker. Now here's something to make it a little less cheaper. Is hire all the hog pan people you can, because doing their upgrades is super cheap. It's probably 3,000 gold to get them up to level 3. Whereas if you hire a bunch of, say, overseers, you're probably going to pay like 20k per overseer to get them up to level 3. So like the type of worker also depends on how much you pay per upgrade. So, but once you upgrade them to level 3, you can retrain them to any other worker you want. So at least you're not stuck with them, like if you happen to purchase one and then realize, oh, I don't need this guy. Keep them around, update them, level them, and then retrain them to something else. Now it costs like 20k to retrain them, but by the time you're retraining them, you probably will have several million, and 20k will be nothing. So I did this wrong. That's the one I want. Well, how soon? Well, it really depends. Like, I wouldn't, or I don't actually, I don't open it up until I'm done drilling, because then, say you drill for like 3 or 4 nights, you'll most likely, and you've left the hog pan stuff up at the hog pan area, you'll get hog pan workers and you'll get the drill worker, and those workers are expensive to upgrade and kind of useless, because you don't really need a drill worker. You don't especially need doubles of them. so what I would do is once you turn in the drill, 82, so we're going to be switching. But so once you turn in the drill, go sell all the hog pan stuff. And then, you can watch, I think it's the second video in this series. It's not a live stream, it's like a standard recorded video. Gosh, I always pick the long way to go over here. But anyway, then you purchase or like rent one item at a time. And then Well, here's what I found after doing this several times. What you do is you skip 3 days, then you go rent a piece of equipment, and the second you actually rent it at the equipment store, it'll say somebody wants to work for you, and it's a guaranteed worker for that piece of equipment because it's the only piece of equipment you have. And so then what you do is and I do this only for the really big equipment. I didn't do it for the dump truck or the excavator. Maybe I should have, but I'm okay with not having workers in these right now. Later on I'll want them, but so I get each sluice box and get the workers for that, the shaker, the trommel. But you have to do it one piece at a time, and then once you have the worker, you have to return that piece. That's why I say just rent them. Also, you don't want to buy them and then have to, you know, if you have them sitting there, then you get chances to have them be something different. Okay, so 5 more buckets basically, or dump truck fulls of this amazing dirt that we're digging. But at least it's nighttime, so it makes it double amazing. For the dump truck, you know, that it'll make the dump truck drive faster, and that for much of the game is a good thing because, you know, a great deal of the game you'll be using the dump truck. In fact, you may use it the whole time and never use the Frankensteins. Depends on your preference and how much gold you have and how fast you actually want to dig. Some days or sometimes, well, last season I reset I think 2 or 3 times, which is a lot for me. Depends on what I'm doing in the season, or in the season, or the leaderboard. But and so one of the claims I got, like the way the gold spread was put in there, it was like all over the board. I couldn't really find a way to like use the Frankensteins in a like effective way without like drilling for 8 or 9 hours to make all the roads I would need to make them useful. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use the dump truck the whole time. You know, dump truck and the excavator. And that's what I did. So the thing is, you know, after this cleanup, I'll have to like figure out how much gold I get. But shoot, there's just, I don't see a whole lot of dirt in this place. I mean, there's that row that might be another 2 cleanups, you know, or 2 switches. But if I spend another day here, that's already another 100k I need. So I actually probably is a good thing that I didn't stop and go another day, or like do the first cleanup and then now do a triple. But just do the triple, see how much money we've got, and then decide if I'm just gonna take what I've got and go to Nighthawk, or if I'm gonna trash it all and re-rent it. And I don't know what I want to do. We'll see. How are things going? They are going pretty good, except for the fact that we're just digging all the trash dirt because there's no more good dirt left. And I haven't reached my goal for all the gold I need. So, yeah, that's where we're at. You're in 14th. I don't remember where I was at. Was I in 9th? No, I'm in 10th with almost, well, 1100 to even catch up. So, ain't gonna happen here. Not with this dirt. But tomorrow, it will happen. I'm wondering if I should stream it, like do like a 4 or 5 hour stream like hybrid still, and then just go ham on digging all the dirt all day. You guys finally see me cheating, so that's how I win. No, I don't cheat. Cheating's like last game I cheated in, I believe it was Age of Empires, the original Age of Empires. So I don't know, 20 years ago or something. Just defeats the purpose of playing the game then, you know? So. What's my map look like? Like my current map? We should all pretty much have the same map to see. I mean, these are I just highlighted for no big reason, but just to kind of. But yeah, everything's dug out with very little left in it, except the ones that I think everyone, as far as I've been told, we all get the same map, probably even the same numbers in it. It's the same seed and everything. Again! Son of a gun! Alright. We're prepared. Okay, we're down to the ground. But, well, you know what? We'll just take the truck. This gonna be a long walk over there otherwise. Whoa! Caught some air there. And considering I've replaced all the parts, I might as well just keep the stuff and move on. You're losing more and more of the lead, yeah? I see what you did there. You just wanted me to look at the leaderboard so you can see your score. You used me! No. That's cool. Right. Yeah, it's this side here. Yeah, it's like, it's tough to stay. Like, once people get to Nighthawk, it's kind of hard to stay, especially stay in #1. Like, classic games and some sleazy dude and a few others will be just like at the top and getting numbers you don't think are even possible. But they're here every season. They do the same thing every season, so we know that they're not cheating. They're just really. I mean, they're really good at the game, but they must be doing something else, you know. Like maybe there's 2 people that play the game. They just play it 24 hours a day. I don't know. Or they just play it 23 hours a day and sleep for an hour. I don't know. But it's too much for me. I can't play the game that much. You know, you burn out, but they do it every season, so it's, you know. Where am I going? Actually, I need this up here for light. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, okay, I know what I'm doing, but It's habit, but normally by now I've already purchased some other vehicle that I use for light. Yay, we're back. I don't remember tightening the bolts after I put the thing on, but I've been talking, so lots of things could have happened. I'm on block 127, headed towards 102. Let's see. 127, where's that at? Ah, over here, okay. I wonder what this time is. Huh. I've never seen that before. I wonder why that's like, maybe that's when I drilled it. I don't know. Bulldozer track. Oh, we better go pick one up then. At some point I will need one because I will be using the bulldozer enough that it'll break, but no, it stays on. I gotta pick all the right buttons here. Yes, you don't have that much time in the week to clean out a maximum of 3 a day. Yeah. Yeah, I generally get like maybe 2 in a day. That is if I've got time in the morning. And that will all depends on if my wife takes the girls in or not. Like if I have to take them in, which often many mornings I do, because she'll have like early business morning meetings, so then I have to take them in. Then I have to take the bus, and it takes like an hour and a half, and then I've got to get right to work when I get back home. But this is the first season where I've been only working part-time, and I actually have a day or 2 off, other than the weekend. So basically, everyone's at work or school, and I'm at home with just some time on my hands, and I like that. Up until this came out, I was getting back into learning some stuff in Unity and trying to think of some games that I could put together myself, but I still need lots of practice. I mean, heck, I wouldn't mind being one of the people developing this game, but they probably wouldn't hire me. I don't have enough experience. Like, I've been programming for like, I don't know, well, something like 20 years in all sorts of languages. So like programming concepts I understand quite well. Just getting into new code and actually like Unity is pretty specific in certain things, so I have to get better at that. But I've got some things that I'm going through to even help me with that, so it's cool. So I appreciate the time I've got. If anything, I can just make my own game and enjoy playing it. Funny, it's like, okay, my oldest son, he's 20, is he 20 or 21? I think he's 20 right now. So when he was like 6 or 7, back then I was learning Python, and I made him he loved Star Wars, the Android version one. I forget what it's called, but where all the droids are, and there's, you know, so I built him a little spaceship shooter game, and he played it for a long time. He loved it. I thought, I mean, it was fun too. I played it for quite a bit. I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular. It's like Galaga or something, kind of, or like Asteroids, but because it had asteroids in it, and then it had all like the different ships that would come at you and try to shoot you. So, wasn't anything too spectacular, but for like a 6 or 7-year-old, he thought it was the bomb that his dad made him a video game. I think I still have it hanging around too. I'd have to look around. It had sounds and all this stuff, and it was pretty fun. You have to go low. You have to get a lot out on the weekend to have a buffer for the week. Yeah. Battle droids. Yeah, something like that. Battle droids. Looks like it's the one of the animated series, but I can't remember which one it is. That's more what I was referring to. The one that has like Darth Sidious, is it Darth Sidious? The general that, oh no, General Grievous, that's the guy. And he's like kind of one of the main characters and all that. But either way. Where are we at? We're probably pretty close. I don't think I'm going to get a pop-up on anything because everything's just full. Oh, alright, we're not close. Well, what I'll do is I'll switch this bucket, and then at least if I get talking and rambling and forget that I've got... Oh, I don't... nuts. They're all full. Well, I could do this. It's just I don't have the truck. The truck has like a bunch of buckets in it. Just throw it up there. Alright, let's get back to business then. Means after this truck we're about 50% full, 50 something, but we got to move on to the next square. Yeah, see, there's just... I think this cleanup's going to be the final one, and I'm just going to have to figure out... I mean, I know how I'll make it work, it's just... I hope that I've got more money than I'm thinking I'll have. I'm not having this. So basically this is trash dirt until it turns like even to that very light yellow. So you don't want to put any dirt you get out of here while it's a white square, because it's like got no gold in it at all. It'll just fill up your... Yeah, keep doing that. Actually, I'm gonna reposition this a little bit. Dang it. Okay. Gotta get this. There we go, perfect. Clone Wars, that's the one, yes, thank you. Yeah, he still loves it. In fact, he's collecting like the Clone Wars Lego sets. So, he really liked that series. What's my thoughts on the Nuggetator will always win. It's just more convenient. Well, it's actually faster because you can load up like 6 mats into the Nuggetator and be done faster than probably 3 mats doing the buckets. And then you can also get up to, it won't go all 18. It gets full, so it's probably, like if you were to go by count, it'd probably be like 15 or 16 mats, and then it's full, and then you have like a little more extra. So you like if I have a chance to use the Nuggetator, I'm using it. That's my opinion. Especially for leaderboard, doing that by hand is just way too slow. Plus, as you can see, it's a nice place to store your mats when you're not using them. Keeps your claim looking clean. Ooh, sluice blocks are 23% off. Let's go do it. For both hog pans combined. Well, if you're using hog pans, sure, but I'm not using hog pans. In normal mode, yeah, I would still use it for the hog pans once I had the money to actually buy one. Eh, it doesn't matter. This dirt's crap anyway. Well, we might get out. Well, it's questionable. Let's not fall off. Don't say Nugget. Nugget, Nugget, Nugget! Yeah, you might, well, with that 6-ounce nugget, you might be done. Like I said, before the nerf, you know you were done when you got like a 35 or 40-ounce nugget. Now it's probably 5 or 6-ounce nugget. Once you get that high, you're probably done and won't see anymore. I saw a 5-ounce nugget yesterday, or earlier this morning, so we will see. And to squash anyone's concerns about where to dig to get the nugget, it doesn't matter. Like, you'll get nuggets out of squares that have 3 ounces of gold. You'll get well, you used to get a 16-ounce nugget, but now, or, you know, whatever. It's whatever the random ounce was, you'd get it, but so they don't have to be these nice gold color squares to get the nuggets. They come from any square, regardless of the actual gold content. That's like a long old area for some dirt. Yeah, a 7-ounce nugget. That's awesome. Like, I got one out of the drill at 7. That was the highest one I ever saw drilling, but so far out of the wash plant, I'm up to about 5 ounces. I'm almost certain that's probably the end, but we'll see. Could still be surprised. You never know. really wondering if this is worth it. Well, I mean, it has to be. I don't even have enough to buy the thing, but I kind of could have had it. Well, I wouldn't have had enough to transfer everything. So, like, this clean out just has to happen regardless. But this is going so slow all of a sudden, but it's because we're digging at the bottom of the square. Let's speed things up a bit. This is much faster. I like this. And the real question is, are we going to dig out any more? It really depends on the value I see in here. All right, let's take this. I guess if it's like close to 400, I guess that's good enough. Are you using Frank Stinger already? I think you moved to Nighthawk much earlier than I did. You're like there 2 days ago or something. I should maybe, you know, I'm gonna move it forward still. I've been noticing lately I've been parking it way too far back every time I come up here. I think this will most likely be the last dump truck. I mean, we might need like 20%. Just because that's how the wash plant works, but we'll see. Well, they work. I'm just being a bit clumsy with the loading. It often falls under the conveyor belt and pushes it. Yeah. Yeah, you really got to become a master of how to line those things up, or you end up with crazy mountains of dirt. Well, I'll have enough money to buy it. My concern is, will I have enough money to get rid of the equipment and re-rent it? Or do I just send it over there and start going straight away? Because with that 200K, I mean, we're so close, it's not a big deal. And then with this, like, clean out, it's a, 3-set clean out. So we'll have money. I'm hoping to have enough to get, the water tower and be able to rent all tier 5 and get rid of what I currently have. Basically, I would like trash everything that I've got because I've been using it for about half a season. It all needs to be repaired. So if I'm going to be renting it, I might as well just re-rent it and move it to the claim, and then everything's brand new. I don't have to worry about repairs. Or I just take what I've got, go do a first cleanup, and get like another 600 ounces that will all be mine, and then start buying stuff. Not a fan of the Franks at all. You know, I wasn't at first either, and some days I'm still not. There's been seasons I haven't used them at all. If you line them up good and you use them pretty well, they can really enhance how fast you dig. But if they're a constant, you know, you're readjusting them every 5 minutes and everything, then they're not a time saver at all. Doesn't it take a while to get good gold out of Nighthawk? Nope, it doesn't take that long. What it takes is you drilling and finding the right square to start digging in. And that could be on your first shot. Let's see where we're at here. I think we might need just a little more, but I don't know. Oh no, we're at 96. Nice, okay. I thought we'd be like 70 something, so. Yeah, I got the re-rent first time. Tier 3 broke. I scrapped it all and put it tier 5. Yeah, see. Just the way to do it. If you've used it for half a season and you're moving, you might as well just scrap it and get brand new stuff, and then you don't have to worry about. Oh, they're at 100%. Let's turn this off. Then swap the water. Oh, whoops. Gotta do that. So we'll do that bucket last because it's not part of this. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, but you know what we gotta do first? Let's go. There we go. Let's go sell what we've got. Or smelt it anyway. Like, let's see, I don't have this time, or I don't have the max gold, because it doesn't make a huge difference at this point. The time, like, okay, the time it's really nice because it pops up super fast, and then you're doing like 320 ounce blocks, but like at 180 and like 5 minutes, it's not a big deal. Like, before I can even explain that it's not a big deal, it's done. You have never been to Nighthawk, what would be the suggestion? Okay. Well, let me see. Like, we have... Alright, so hopefully this is going to make some sense. So basically, you start out and... Actually, yeah, this is basically where the wash plant goes, right here, along this area. All of this, I would say even up to this row, will be complete garbage. You don't necessarily even need to drill out here. I would say maybe now, because they've like shifted how the gold goes, you could, but there's always going to be a block of gold somewhere here. They often have them now somewhere back over here, and there's very often stuff around here. So the good thing about up here is if you drill and you find gold, it's pretty shallow up to about right here. So you can like start digging and get all the way to bedrock. And then on this claim, a lot of the gold is down deep. So you want to dig to bedrock in this particular claim. All the other claims, you know, the gold is like somewhere here in the middle of this like pillar or bar. And in Nighthawk, you'll see it's like often at the very bottom. So you'll always have bits. I mean, you'll often, there are 1 or 2 claims that have almost no overburden, but most of the time you'll have between 2 and 4 and even up to 6, not ounces, but meters of overburden. So it'll just be complete gray dirt here. And so you have to clear that off before you get the gold. If you don't clear it off, then you end up, if you put it through the system, you get like 0 gold because it's trash dirt. So if you don't have the plow, or you're not good with, not plow, the bulldozer, then the best thing to do is just go out there with the excavator and the dump truck and start scraping off. And you can watch, you'll see that, like, if you look at the little meter there, so we don't, you know, that bar on the right hand side, it will, it'll slowly, as you like clear off like meters of dirt, it'll change and show you how much close you are to the gold. And you can also tell obviously by the color of the block. So once the block goes from white to a halfway decent gold color, then you start actually putting the dirt through the wash plant. What am I doing now? Oh, I didn't travel. My bad. I clicked it. I thought I traveled. Now these things are your best friends, so always have one. Just buy it, don't rent it. All right, we can start pressing dirt through, pushing dirt through the system here. This is from the top up there. I think we'll start there. I already got 77, so I already know I've got like about $75,000 of gold, or dollars, just hanging out once that's full. 270. Oh god, that is terrible. That is so terrible. Yeah, that's horrible. This is gonna be a bit painful, I think. 200 and, oh, that's just, it's not awesome. It's not awesome at all. 19. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh man. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to buy it soon, and I'll show you on the claim itself. But we'll see. You know, I may not even put it back up there. I don't know. This is not great gold at all. As you can tell with the magnetite how much is in this, and this is terrible. Plus, by now I'd normally be close to 100. I should be over 100 ounces. This goes in here. And I hope we get to 300 with this. Dang, man. We're at 56. What? Oh my god. All that work hurts me.
Are you still playing?
Yep, I'm still playing. What's up with you?
I was just asking if you were still doing your video. And where's Lucy?
I don't know where Lucy is.
I've always been thinking. Where is
She thinks she was on her phone in the room.
She's not in the room.
Oh, well, maybe she's with Lucy or Gianna in the other room.
I don't know. She said she recorded.
Well, if she's not in your room, then why she's definitely not in bed, is she?
She's not in bed.
Go. Extra buckets. That's my 6-year-old. Oh man, I am so not. Okay, so the average clean out I was getting was 30 ounces per one of these buckets, right? We just saw we got 11 ounces out of that bucket, which means, oh well, it is what it is. Glad I started selling my magnetite early, man. This is crazy. Yeah. Crazy bad, that is. Did I take it out really? Maybe I took it out. I didn't realize. Oh, I did. Oh, my bad. Alright. Stop playing games. Just gonna do it like this so it empties out this other bucket completely. It might have. But. Oh dear. Like that bucket will probably be 3 times as much as any of these buckets we've got, man. Wow. Was that the last one here? Unfortunately, yes. We're not looking too hot here. 130. Well, like with this numbers, I almost probably couldn't keep up with the gold, like with rent. That's terrible for 3 cleanups. At night even, you know? It's just like, wow, that's... Oh yeah, this guy doesn't have a bucket. Let's fix that. That one's good and ready. So we normally get like 100 per bucket out of these on a 3 bucket swap. Oh, yes. I am kind of worried about how much we're going to get here. Like, I'd like to get 50 out of it. Another 100 ounces would be okay, but... Oh, sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me all of a sudden. See, like, so your question about the Nuggetator, that this is why I would prefer it. I don't even hardly have to move to get stuff into it. So it's like 10 times faster. I mean, sure, you can take a bucket and you get 4 mats out of the bucket, but... Alright, generally I can hit the button from up there. $150, dude. Would be nice if we can get 150 out of it, so like 75 a bucket. That's really pushing it, I think, though. get up to about 300, that would be cool, but I just don't see it happening. Ah, nuts. That's crap dirt for you left. I know. I told you. I was worried. 393 ounces, 1,500 yards. Yeah, that's about what I'm looking at. I don't know. It's not looking good. Not looking pretty, that's for sure. Actually, I'm probably looking at less because, like, we're barely gonna make it to 300. Alright. Got this last mat over here. How is it that? Okay, it's not full. I was gonna say, how's that full? And I've got a mat over here. All the mats are clean. We're at 87, yep. At least I can kind of fall back on the magnetite. Get maybe 100k there. That's 6. It is only going to be something around 50. Oh, are you kidding me? Freaking one more bucket. You couldn't just wait one more damn bucket. Honestly. 48. Ah, shoot. Yes, I knew it. Let's do this. Let's see what kind of value we got in our gold here. See, basically, we got to move over there today so that we... Oh, shoot. We're like... Oh, we're early in the day. I don't know. I almost feel like there's not enough gold here. I'd have to, like, keep digging. But then I spend 100k, which we barely got. Rent. Shoot, this is like a... Quite the... Oh, I didn't even get what I needed. Quite the pickle we're in, huh? We get to 300. I can easily take 150 out and buy the claim, but and because of how the price is, or the like lack of gold that's in this dirt, it barely supports my renting. I mean, one thing I could do, I'd be so dumb, but I could throw it all away, like sell all the tier 5 stuff, rent tier 3 for a day or two. That way I like, you know, like limit my loss of gold as far as in rent. And then obviously we won't get as much gold in the cleanups, but like it's far more at this point. Is it? Yeah, it's that one. Come on. Oh yeah, I have to turn it off first, of course. Yeah, you would be like that, wouldn't you? Who cares? What if I want to get shocked? No, you normally will let me do it without unplugging it. What the heck, dude? Seriously. I don't care if I get shocked. In fact, it'd be kind of cool if they had like this. Like you start unwinding it, even like if they give you the shock and there's like all this electric shooting out of everything. That'd be kind of cool. Whoa, slow down there, wrench. Alright, let's plug this thing back in and turn it on. Let's see where we're at. Oh, let's not put that in there. That's our money maker right there. There's the one we want. And we do have this one. Hopefully it's like 30 or 40 ounces. We'll put this in. We'll see where we get to on that one. I know we've got like dirt still in there, but I don't know if I want to put it through. It's not worth it. All right, so 251 out of that dirt. That was not great. This one should be better. I wasn't watching the numbers, but I was reading the comments. So the only other thing I could do, and it's not something I suggest normally, and if you can't pay it off in the first day, don't even do it, but I might take a loan. I know. Crazy, huh? The 280, let's see. Really quick here. 284 times 5.35. Good. Oh, I did something wrong there. I'm like, the 284 times by 0.35. That should give us, it's going to take 100 ounces. We've got 184 ounces. And magnetite. Actually, that's what I wanted. Oh boy. Here we go. Loss of gold, tier 3 going to make up for the rent of tier 5 and the crap dirt. It's a risk, to be honest, it's a risk. But because I know that, oh, we gotta go to the factory first, actually. That the rent on tier 3 is 20k, right? And so if I'm pulling, well, it may even equal out, you know, like, but I don't have, this is like it, gotta take a risk. That's the little one. And that's the big one. I'm almost thinking to go through the, alright. Big money, 8k, that's not too bad. Okay, but how do you get to bedrock when you can't reach the depth besides building a road down with a rock truck? I've seen them out either bulldozer or just digging a path for the truck. Yeah, but, well, you do like open pit too as well. So you just start digging right at the front of the claim with the not bulldozer, with the excavator. You just throw the dirt onto the bedrock because it'll delete, and that's the fastest way to get it done, so you're not wasting time. And then once you get so high enough, then you can go to the top and just dig down. I mean, you're on the top, so once you get to the point where you can't reach and there's dirt left at the bottom, you can't just throw it down there to delete. Then you either go down there with the excavator and dig it out, or you get the front end loader. All right, well, that's all our magnetite. It's not going to be 75k. I don't know. It's pretty close though. I don't need leaderboards. I need this. And you'll probably see me use both strategies, because I also sometimes will just take a road out to there. And I use the bulldozer. The bulldozer isn't... It's a good machine. So let's see. We need to sell all of this. 61k, I'll take it. It's going to be more than nothing. And I said So we can take like, well, we can easily do one full bar like this. So it's 284. That's going to leave about $100, isn't it? Or 100 ounces. Maybe I should, you know what, let's do like 170. Just make 113. That'll be more than enough for him to take. 320k loan, dude. Dude, no wonder you don't have no money. Loans and leaderboard, like, okay, loans on this game in general are just the worst. They're like a death trap. And you took one for 320k. Wow, dude. Wow, you probably ended up paying like 700k for that loan. Oh, we don't want to do that. That's also why they're a death trap, is because the interest rate's so high, you end up spending like double your money for whatever you purchased. You got good with the front end loader. Hopefully I can. Yeah, if you get it, like they work. Oh, good. We're right by the gas station here, right? Whoops. Except I'm going the wrong way. If you got good with the excavator, or not, front end loader there, they operate like you can put the controls to be the same, and then just adjusting to the physics, because the physics in here is a little different. And then also the front end loader, it gets stuck on a lot of stuff. It's kind of stupid. You'd think a vehicle with those big tires could roll over most anything, but it's definitely not the case. So actually, like I said, the dump truck is the best vehicle for like going through stuff. It goes through everything. But the front end loader and then the bulldozer is really terrible too, as far as getting stuck on stuff. You know, it's just not great. All right. So what we have is enough money to buy and then move over, and we won't have enough for a buffer. Which means we have to move over and then pick a square and dig. Alright, do I have the... Oh, I have it locked. It's 5k, but... it's okay. I have to drive over there anyway. Somebody wants to work for me. I hope it's a mechanic. I really need one. The dump truck at 32. I will hire him in a little bit. Alright, we gotta drive over there. Let's get in the truck. Actually, let's do this. Alright, so... I have found... There is a bug. I don't know how it's triggered exactly, but I know oftentimes if you do a straight move with your equipment from one place to another, and they're all hooked up with the wires like this, with cables and hoses. Mostly it's the cables that have the problem, not the hoses. Oh shoot, we'll have to come back and get all these too, because I don't have money to pick them up. But anyway, you'll go to try to connect this hose or this cable, and it'll tell you that you need to disconnect it from the cable first. And you're like, but it is disconnected. So basically it has some sort of issue that it just doesn't recognize that it's been moved, and it's not you know, that it can actually take the cable, so you have to unplug it all in. All right. Let's unplug these guys. No, I said unplug. All right, well, this is the risk. But I guess basically what will happen is at midnight the next day, if I'm not going to make it, I'll have to take a loan and then I'll only take probably about 150K, which is still a lot, but I own the land, so it's not gonna be like too miserable. I think everything's unplugged, so we should be good to go. So obviously I'm not returning it because I have no money to get anything else. Gosh, I was really hoping this would go better. Actually, yeah, we can travel over here. I don't, yeah, I thought I had it opened. Only works on bedrock, yeah. Maybe the drill will give you some nuggets. Yeah, maybe. If I don't know if I'm gonna get the drill. So I don't have time. I gotta set up the gosh, see, again, it's another risk. I could take the drill, maybe it'll work, but it's also another cost that just, I don't have time to drill. I don't, you know, unless I know for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll get nuggets because I don't think I've reached any max. I think the lowest max there'd be is 500K or 500 ounces. I know I'm not there either. So that could be my saving grace right there. But then again, I could get the drill and then spend all the day drilling and end up with no nuggets, and then, oh my gosh, and then still have to take the loan. So I don't know what I want to do there. Maybe I'll try with the, maybe I'll try with it. Yes, well, some good air right there. I really would have liked to have had the well, you know, that's fine. I was like, oh, I came down here for nothing. No, I came down here to open the fast travel. Is what I did. Then we'll go back and start either moving stuff or, well, you know, we'll rent the drill. We'll go for a little while. And we'll see. Like I said, maybe I will get... It's like a $5,000 investment, so... Actually, at this time of the season, it might be a little more. I think it gets almost up to 4K for renting it, and then it's 1,500 to move it, so... Okay, not too bad. Oh crap. Oh, that's I have to get this upgrade too. Not right now, but I will need it in a bit when I get the dump truck over here to start drilling or digging. So see, I'm going to do it now so I don't forget and run out of money. So all the little nuances, like I said, of this game can be really, like, if you forget, it can bankrupt you or have you in a very weird, tight spot that you just don't want to be in. Sorry, I was AFK around 3 to 4 hours on work days. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to turn it on. Alright, let's go. I'm like, why are we not going? I'm not pushing the button. I'm just moving the... Oh, we got some little equipment we could sell. Not equipment, but parts we could sell. We might get, you know, 1,000 from those. Okay, plus you have to pay your own workers the whole time you drill. Well, yeah, but like it's like about 10K. It's part of the 80K that I'm referring to as a rent. So it's included in that 80K that I'm expecting to pay at the end of the day. But again, if you're not thinking about that, then it's like, oh, dang, that's another stupid cost I totally blew. So, yeah, all those little things. Like if I lose like my rent, I mean, if I lose the equipment, it's not too bad. I mean, I would start back in the hog pen area and it would be a little while to get some stuff. But losing the employees would be the big one. It would just like be terrible. So I'm going to start here at, yeah, maybe at the 486 part. So we kind of had this discussion. If you do it right, you could drill right in the middle here. Let's see, actually it's a, and sometimes you can hit 4, that probably won't, but so I just drill kind of in the middle of the 2 so I can always get the 2, but let's see. I'll wait a second. I've noticed if you let it come all the way up, it generally will make sure to mark all the ones that you've hit. Let's see, did we hit anything on our map? Yes, a bunch of gray. Perfect. Let's see if we can hit another 4. That was actually good. It's questionable. Best way to make $1 million in gold is spend $2 million in cash. Yeah. This won't tell us if I get nuggets either, but there we go. See, look at that, 1800. So I could just set up and go dig this square and we'd be okay. Except, see this. This is what I was talking about. This is overburden and it's almost 5 meters of it. So you have to dig for 5 meters before you get to any decent gold. And that really sucks. I mean, these are great squares, but they suck because, or this is one of the sucky claims that has like crappy. So I almost think I know the gold setup on this one. So there's like about 5 or 6 squares here, and then there'll be some much further down the way. No. Maybe there. That's how I did it. Oh, I totally missed on this one. Which I don't think I can get. Oh, those are looking real. What? Almost 3. I've never seen them this high. Holy crap. They've really done something to these. Oh, this is good. That's not too much overburden. That's not too bad. So now we've got to just drill into these guys here. Like if I can get even, what? I probably need 10 or 15 more ounces of gold. Or nuggets. Don't look! Stinger, don't look! That wasn't a nugget. Wasn't big enough, but it was a nugget. Alright, so let's try it. Another 4 down here. So I can get like 50 ounces of nuggets, we'd be pretty good, but I don't know. Dude, these are some freaking crazy squares. Like, okay, last season, the most I saw was like 1 or 2 squares that had like 2,100 in it. So, like, see, 3,000. I have never seen this, dude. This is insane. Oh, this is perfect. Look at that. I can go dig that right away. I just need a... Okay, I don't know this map. This is a freaking awesome map, dude. Crap. I'm happy. I'll be making some money. I might stay up till 4 a.m. today. Probably not, but it's a good thought. Stinger. Honestly, I think you must have reached. There's another one. You must have reached the limit. or the cap, and it seems like the cap is really low, probably like 500. Since I only drilled to 400 or 300, it might have been 320. I've got a bit left before I run out. So, the problem with this kind of like trying to drill 4 in a row is that you have to constantly look to see if you actually hit it. So, 459. So I'm going to do it my way. Plus, if I hit like a big, so if I get some nuggets that's like 3 or 4 nuggets, 4 ounces big, I'm going to drill the squares that I think it's in. Because I have a theory, and it does seem to work. It really worked before the nuggets nerf. Because I'm just thinking how they've programmed this, or the way I think they've programmed it. Each square has its own like chance that you would get a nugget. And so if you find one that gives you nuggets, then you're more likely to get more nuggets out of that square than out of, say, the next square over that's got a much lower chance to receive nuggets. Then also, the chance, like if it's a bigger nugget, that would also mean your chances to get another bigger nugget is higher than in a square where you've got like 0.75 rather than 4 ounces. So, and it's held pretty true. So like, on the squares, it's giving me the 0.075. I could drill around the square and I would end up with probably about 5 ounces of gold. If you go around the ones that gave you like 4 and 5 ounces of nuggets, you would end up with like 20 ounces. And so like when I was doing it before the nugget nerf, in the squares where I would get, I would end up getting between 50 and 125 ounces of gold from one square doing this technique. So if you hit nugget, drill, yeah, exactly. But I'm not like, I'm waiting for the bigger ones. I'm not going to drill at the 0.75. It's not completely a waste of time, but of course, time's running out. I don't know if I got time to be so picky either. Okay, so I got 91k in money, and so I have enough to like basically go through this day. Right? But I don't have money to move my equipment yet. So if I can get enough money from nuggets, which is about, I think it's about 23k to move things, then I could start making or digging gold and be okay. Let's take a look at the map now. I'm very curious. Okay, yeah, there's always this one over here. So let's go back up to like 409 and 434. No. Now on this the first time I get to this claim, I never really use the bulldozer on it because it's just, I'm always generally in a time crunch like now. So I'll just get, at least get set up, start digging. But by the time you start digging 1 or 2 squares, it's kind of almost too late to continue digging anymore. Bulldozing anymore. I forgot what square size going after. I'm good like that. 409 and 434. Okay. Are like heading right to it. Look at that. Big money, big money. Oh. That's a quote from, what is the show? Really old 70s show. I'm sure is it Wheel of Fortune? It could be Wheel of Fortune. They use the line a lot there too. They'll spin the wheel and they go, big money, big money. But they started using it in... God, what is that one called? It's so old, I don't remember. It's one where they'll like bring out a refrigerator or set of couches and things, and then the audience members, they'll pick a few and they have to guess. Price is Right. That's what it's called. Yes, The Price is Right. So you get up on stage and then they have this wheel that you'd spin and it had money on it, and then you had other ways to make some money. And yeah, it was a fun show to watch. So basically, if I moved my stuff over right now, I would have to take a loan. I could take a much smaller loan because I still have enough for rent for one day. So I'm almost feeling like I'm done with the Price is Right. Yeah, you got it. I got it before you, though. Oh, I'm old too, man. I'm old. I mean, I was born in the 70s, but we watched that for a long time. They had some really good game shows back then. Some of the game shows these days are just stupid. Maybe it's like, okay, I'm thinking there are some ones here in Finland that are pretty lame, but I don't think, in America, I don't even think they have any more these days. That's just not the kind of entertainment people want to watch anymore. It's sad. Actually, it's a lot more entertaining than what they got on TV these days. Although I wouldn't know. I don't really watch TV. I have a TV, but I don't watch it. Like, my girls use it for YouTube, and we use it for Netflix and all that. It all comes through our cable box, so it's nice. It's still on with Drew Carey, I think. Oh yeah, he took over ages ago. I don't remember the guy before, but he was cool too. You're a puff. I'm not a puff. I mean, I picked my name like thinking about all the you think about a lot of the YouTubers that are currently on there. And I was thinking that, oh my gosh, I have like a super rich... All right, we're going to go down to here, and then I want to start digging. This stuff is good. But I also like to find a square that's got some good gold in it, man. This is good nuggets. Maybe I've got all the nuggets I get. I don't know. We can remember. It's 4... No, I won't, but 416, 441. Hockey games, yeah. See, I don't watch the news. I haven't watched news since I was probably like 15. So that would be 35 years, 32 years, 30 something years. Anyway, 30 years. Back then it wasn't bad, but now it's just like, it's all, this person's killing this person, and these laws are being changed to make it worse for you, and all that other dumb stuff that no one wants to hear. But they think it's news. 60s here. Well, okay. So you're a bit older than me by probably 10 years or so. I'm, 47, I guess? I stopped counting. Alright, so I'm going to let's go back to 416 and see if my... so it's either 416 or 441. And maybe we can get a couple ounces out of here. We've already gotten about 2 ounces. Actually, let me do it this way. I have a system for this too. I was born in 76, the centennial year in America. So I get a special quarter and all that cool stuff. Actually, we're going to back it up. Back it up. At least there was a special quarter. I want a silver dollar. There was a special silver dollar on the centennial year. All right, this must be the square. You're 57. All right, yeah, 10 years exactly. So technically, we've already gotten two nuggets out of this square. I'm expecting at least 3 more, maybe more. But I mean, it should be nice to see some more. I was hoping we'd find a square with like 3 or 4 ounces. That would really put me, or like release me from the bind I'm in, pretty much. Now they say there's only like 9 nodes in here. I think there's more. I drill at every yellow spot, and so it's about 15 times. And I generally get 3 to 5 nuggets out of a square. Generally it's about 5. I'm sure it takes about 5 minutes to do this, but the rate of getting a nugget is higher in this square than any other square until I know where another one is, because I've already hit one. And I was just thinking how I would program this, right? Each of these squares is what's called an object. So just this set of code that holds all of its numbers. And so it's going to say this block has a 15% chance to get nuggets. And its nugget size is going to be between 1 and 3 ounces. And then you move to the next square, and it's going to say this, it has the same like data, but the data itself will be different. So the next one will have a 25% chance instead of 15, and then it will maybe have only nuggets that are 0.74. Yeah, me too. My grandpa brought it home, hooked it up to the computer TV, and it's like, check this out, this is the coolest game out, or like the coolest thing out there these days. And so we sat and played Pong on a black and white TV. He bought the paddle that had like both wheels on both sides, so that you could have a 2-player game. It was a lot of fun. And nowadays that's like you go into gaming, that's like what they will teach you to like, here's the first game we want you to make a Pong clone of the original Pong game back in the 70s. Yeah, I've done it myself. I've made a clone of the Pong game several times, actually. Almost every language that you start using for gaming, they're going to teach you how to do Pong. In fact, it was kind of cool. In Python, I learned to, it didn't have a physics engine or anything, so I actually had to write the code to do collisions and everything. So it was a really fun learning experience, actually. And you had to learn to put the bounds around the screen so the ball wouldn't bounce out and all that fun stuff. Well, it would reset if it went out of bounds and things like that. I haven't got too many more, but I'm sure we'll get at least 2 more nuggets out of this thing. Come on, don't let me down here. I got people watching now. Besides, this thing will run out of fuel in a bit, so... Well, not a bit, but... So we've only gotten all together about 3 ounces with the drill, so it's not like, yes, we're on top of the world, we've got all the money we need. Yes, more money. Bring them in. So that's 3 out of this block. I mean, I should probably drill more, but I've got enough of the map showing where the stuff is that I'm gonna be able to set up and get digging. So, but like 3 or 4, well, I think he's only gonna, not think, I'm pretty certain he's only gonna take about 99 ounces. Actually, should it be that much? Yeah, 280. So yeah, I guess it's about that much. Well, it's actually, I've noticed it's random, so it'll drill between 2 and 6. So, so let's see. I think when are we drilling in? See, you can see it's going around the side. So we've got like a little bit left, and even in the middle. I mean, we can kind of test, but like, look, you can clearly see all the places I've drilled. It's only been 4 holes each time. Well, no, see, there's 2. So it is random. 2 to 4. And there's a 6th one. So I've never seen one 9. So it looks like the average is 4. Yeah, the average is going to be 4 easy. And then 2 and then 6. So despite that, I'm still drilling as much as I... Yeah, I heard like a little different, but I heard it was like... It would... Actually, like what we're seeing on the map, it would drill 4, and then you could get a possibility of 6. And even up to 9, but I don't think I've ever seen it drill 9. But I haven't paid a lot of attention either, because I just drill and that's it. Yeah, if you get it right, it's 4. But like even like doing what I'm doing, it's also hitting 2 outside of the thing, so it's kind of gives you like a I guess an extra chance to get more because you're drilling into a second second block, you know. Because if you did it right here, you could probably drill 5 or 6 times and have the whole square covered. But doing this, I'm like drilling, but I'm hitting like holes in 391 and in 415 and in 417. Yeah. Well, in the hard mode, like it wouldn't, like what would be the purpose of drilling more than once in the square? You only need to know what the gold is in there. It doesn't, you're not going to get nuggets from it, because the nuggets should be turned off in hard mode. It's 4 on leaderboard and 9 on normal, I think. Oh yeah, maybe, so it's possible. I wasn't given that information. I was just told it should be like average of 4 and 6 at some times, and then if you're really lucky, you can get 9. Look at that. See, 5 nuggets out of this square. That's giving us at least 5 ounces. That's not enough. We'll need more, but I'm thinking maybe we'll just... I got like 1 or 2 more. Oh, we can go right in the middle of this one because I forgot we haven't. I'm getting close to the time I might need to log off soon. If anything, it'll be the max of about an hour, but I think it might be earlier than that. So in an hour, I gotta put my girls to sleep. Although, I don't know if they're going to school tomorrow. Till my wife comes home. Tomorrow they're having a strike, so there's no buses, no trams, no trains. They do this quite often. And if my wife needs to go out early to work, I generally take the girls to school on the bus. But if no bus is running, like it takes 20 minutes to, it's a 20-minute bus ride and then a 10-minute walk. So if we have to walk all of that, it's probably like 2 hours or something stupid. And I'm not into that. So, all right. So what I'm going to do now, because I'm going to keep drilling for some nuggets. I'm hoping to hit a block with 3 or 4 ounce nuggets in it. That'd be nice. But if my wife needs to go in early tomorrow, there's no way I'm walking the girls to school, because then I'd also have to like walk to go pick them up. I'm gonna be spending like 6 hours of my day walking. I'm definitely not into that. I guess that's why my daughter, like my older daughter, 6.7. Look at that, people. We found our next place to dig. Now I'm happy. I think we'll be fine. Now, you'll see it won't be 6 every time. Now here it will like vary, but it won't vary too much. It might have one that's 4, one that's 3, but it's going to be much higher than 0.74 or whatnot. You just switched to tier 3 in hard mode and was 80k short. Had to rent the feeder and hopper, sell my magnetite. Sad days. I know, man. Hard mode, dude. It's like you make one small mistake, it's like, game over. Or you just hog pan for ages, because unless you do something like, oh man, beautiful, beautiful. No, slow down. Well, now you know my secret for drilling. You guys can use it too if you haven't gotten to the max. But like being a programmer and seeing the behavior, how this works, I'm pretty certain that's how they got it. Oh, look at that. Like 3 in a row, dude. Boom, baby. I'm in the money. Get out and kiss this dirt is good. This is probably a gray square too. Looks 3. Oh, 4 in a row. See, like I said, it'll vary, but they'll still be really high counts of nuggets. So, yeah, look at that. I could take out 30 ounces of gold, move my stuff over, and start setting up, which I probably will do here soon. I think we'll just drill this hole, send this back, or this square, and then already been using it. Okay, that's good. Getting tier 4 step now. I would, well, depends on how much money you have, but I try to just skip tier 4 altogether. Even in my hard mode series, I'm going to try to skip tier 4 because I just don't feel like, my gosh, this thing is on fire, dude. Oh, drill for me, please. My goodness. I don't know. I mean, I know the step between 3 and 5 is huge and it's really big. Which is why I'm like, I just want to go to tier 5 straight up. But, I'm in hard mode because of how long we're drilling and not drilling, but like how long the grind is. Skipping tier 4 it'll be difficult. But I think it'll be worth it in the end. I can see me playing hours myself, or is it the only possible with the friend list? Oh yeah, it's only, which I think is dumb, but anyway, it's only with the friends list. So I have no idea how many hours I've played. Like, I'll show you. what he's talking about. So we go to leaderboard. We can see everyone's time of playing, but the thing is, I can't see myself. They have the information. I don't know why they didn't put us, you know, the player as number 1 here. Mine will always be wrong because I end up like leaving it on all night because I fall asleep. And I just get up and go to bed and I'm like, I'm not putting this game off. I'm too tired. Yeah, I mean, like the D-Rocker, I think makes sense, but the other stuff, I think I'll save the money and just buy them straight up at tier 5 and skip the tier 4. But the D-Rocker, because obviously the tier 5 Glacial Creek is like $1 million at best, I think it gets down to like 700 or 800k at the very last day of winter, if I remember right. But it's like, it is that's a lot of money. 40 hours for me. Their hours are 27. 40 hours. Yeah, see, and Stinger's at 50 hours. He's got a lot more than me. I think I've left this on for at least 10, maybe even more hours on the pause menu, and I know it counts that time in there. Like I said, because of my sleeping disorder, I'll fall asleep here in my chair, wake up like hours later and go, oh. So, not much I can do. But when I can, I'll turn it off and make sure I try to keep the time as close as possible, but 40.45. Hey, thanks for letting me know. I was wondering where I was at. I'd like a season where like where I don't leave it on and see like really how well per hour I'm doing, but all right, any bets that we're gonna get any more out of this? I mean, we've hit like what, 5 or 6 already. I can go do 50k bar and be fine. Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. You also like pause and, oh, I'm just gonna watch what they're doing for a minute. Now, I know all the secrets to setting up the thing here. Like, I got it down to where I can set it up and not run out of gas on the excavator when it, you know, when it has a half a tank of gas. So we both get closer and closer as time goes on. Yeah. That's true too, because I know that you don't play all the time that I do as well, because, well, like me, actually you have a full-time job. I only have a part-time job, but I might fall asleep in the middle of my time and yeah, we're into the night. Another nugget. Sorry, Stinger. I don't know why you didn't get nuggets, but I'm like hitting it hard here. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna drill harder. I really think they must have changed the cap to something much lower, and it must be something around 500. So like now I'm pretty close to the, like if it's 500, I'm pretty close to the cap as well. I probably will, maybe even after this one, I'll cap out and I won't get any more. So you have to pause again to watch my, well, that's if I could get it done on here. It takes, I mean, the big secrets are, I mean, most of you probably know, like, well, first, the biggest secret is start with the sluice boxes. and start down at the bottom. And then just like how you pick things up so that when you go over there, you put them in the right place. You don't have to swing them around and mess with cables and crap. So just knowing how to pull the excavator to the right side of the object that you're going to put in makes a huge difference, you know. You like me until now, huh? I was flexing my nugget muscles, you know. Look, I'm almost out of gas. I'm not going to get any more nuggets after this. Come on, one last big one. Come on. Although I think we already drilled in that particular spot, so. All right, well, we're almost out of, we're almost out of gas. So I'm just going to return this and we're going to start the setup and we'll see how far we can get. Well, I'm just wondering if resetting it would be closer and faster than just driving it over there, but I guess it doesn't matter. Hey, 20 ounces is pretty good. Of course, Old Arnold still has better dirt than everywhere else. But like, I know I was down to like 13 ounces on a cleanup. On tier 3 in Old Arnold when you get to the really crappy stuff. I was like, oh yay, 13, 14. I think that's still where I'm at now, even with, of course, I just started digging back into the gold, the good gold. So, all right, now I feel like I'm rich enough to go open up the tab. A lot better than the 2 ounces per bucket on tier 2. Oh yeah, seriously. All right. So let's unlock this because we got a little money. And then we're going to do this. So here's another trick that most people don't know. On this claim, I guess I can't really show you, but like up here by the tent, things will spawn in. So to get that, so it's not a problem, you bring over the excavator and the dump truck or your truck. And so you can see it parked it here. So this is the first section that it's going to stop in. Let's see. So you just need to block this section up here. I'm going to pick the truck. Oh, I left my, oh, that was great. I left that on. It's burning dirt, not dirt, but you don't have to really position it quite like this, but it's better. Might get a little closer. There we go. Now, everything that we get will spawn back there. That's what we want. Okay, I just want to turn that off so we don't keep wasting gas. In fact, what I could have done was also spawned in the green, well, we'll get it later. All right, so now let's get the sluice boxes. Oh, I need some chains as well, don't I? I know where they're at the other one. I just don't want to waste time going there. Actually, it's accessories. Your best tier 2 day was 32 ounces. Well, that's a great day, dude. On tier 2 anyway. Alright, so now we are going to be using the dump. You see nothing spawned up here except, well, except the excavator that I wanted. Actually, what I'm going to do, because I've used up a block, not a lot, but I've used up some of the gas in that. We are going to transport big fuel tank. I'm actually also going to bring over the dump truck just in case that there's... Oh, crap. No! Shit, shit, shit. Alright. Alright, my bad. Spent a little too much money at this. Okay, so we'll move these over first. Make sure that it's blocking the way here. Oh my gosh. Where did they go? Did I do it wrong again? No, the dump truck's down there. It shouldn't have. This is far enough forward. Dang it, dude. That is not cool. Now let's do this. See, because it should have... Well, maybe this was in the way because it's long. I might move it more forward again. Might be able to snatch a tier 4 upgrade on the way over to the next area. Okay, so I'm just trying to set this up so when I start spawning more junk... Oh, I don't need to go back here. I just need the map here. Not that map, though. This map. We're going to restore that back there. Boom. Alright. This is one big secret. So you keep crap here. And then... So the fuel tank went probably all the way to the back there. Which actually is okay. Because then we won't have stuff spawning clear the crap back there either. So I guess I could have spawned in the stuff. Hey, let's... Well... Two or three with 2 or 3 of the old Arnold's dirt left. I kind of wanted this near the spawn point, but it's okay. I won't cry about it. Of course it's on the other side. I think that's a bug. And with these, it's all I've noticed it show up more and more of these days. Can I get up here? Maybe not a bug, but like a artifact that they've not taken out. I'm gonna buy UHAR cables. You think you'll have enough? What tier 4 would you get? Okay, so let's do this right. I totally screwed that up, didn't I? How much did we spend doing this? Luckily, it was just the sluice boxes. They don't cost too much to move. Yeah, not too much to move around. Luckily, it wasn't like the 5 other items I would spawn over here. I gotta put the cables on and then start moving stuff. It should have. Yeah, they're all there. Good, good. Oh, there's not lots of light though. Oh man, they got them all out of order. Something. Like I was hoping the 2 ST sluice boxes would be close to one another. I mean, I can deal with it, but yay, water's back. I didn't miss it though. What time is it? 8:30. And we got 79k. You know what we need to do? We need to go sell some gold now. Let's do that before I forget, because I'll get setting up and totally forget, and I'll be screwed, and that will not be fun. So we'll do like a 50-ounce nugget, or not nugget, but bar, and then we'll wait for the night to shift. Close enough. Like I said, he should only take about 99, giving us another 13, 14 ounces, but let's be safe than sorry. Okay, so we're full. Oh, we got all 4 cables on. Great. All right. So put this up. Nope, that's the wrong one. So, I think I'll pick this other one up first. So always with these ones, you pick it up so the wings are out. Oh, facing away from you there. Oops. Oh, sometimes my depth perception isn't very good. Oh. And then whenever you can, you try to pick up 2 things at the same time. Mostly it's only for this bottom section, because you've got the 2 jigs and these 2. Put up just a little bit. So I'm just gonna grab a beer. Uh-oh. Sounds like I might have to go soon, but this is one of the biggest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon anyway to put the girls to bed, but you don't want to have the bucket open at all, because it'll change the way these things hang and it'll be tough to get them in. Let's see. Just get down here a bit more. The only problem with this is, like, you have to do it just right, because the heel here is gonna, let's see. Okay, now they're turned properly. Once you get them over there, then you can kind of open it up and lift them up. I'll drop in there. Boom. That's the way to do it. Now we just need some nitro on this thing. Yeah, they do snap real easy, but you know what? At least for that part, it's like it's like the best. But let me put you guys on pause for a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it, but I am going to have to get rolling. Lots of things I got to get done. My daughter's not cooking, she's baking and needs some help. And then my wife is home now, and my girls need to go to bed. So I knew this was going to happen, but let's see. That is... I want to pick this up. Let me think. Yeah, this... Pick it up on this side. Yeah. I'll pick this one up anyway, but... I remember right, the arrow has to go... I'm going to just push this... Yeah, so the in has to go to your left. And... because then when I turn around, it'll be perfect to put in. Great stream. Yeah, thanks everyone. I'm gonna just quickly do this, and then we'll shut it down. I sell the gold. I didn't sell the gold, did I? I'm still... It's 10. I told you. It all. Good thing I remembered it, even though I took a bit of a pause there. I would have completely missed it here. I'm bad at ending things, if you can't tell. Let's do this before I forget, because I would be in some serious trouble. Alright, we have enough money to survive. And we're setting up our claim. I'm going to be digging real soon, so I'll probably stream tomorrow. In the midday. So keep watch for that. I don't know the exact time, but that is that. And then I will... Oops, I want to hit the end button, and when it ends, and Thank you all for watching. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Don't really like to ask, but you know. I even forgot to do that on Hybrid Still until the very end. So I was like, oh, good thing he said something. All right. All right. So when